Every computer science student has the same fear. What if I don't know enough programming languages? What if companies expect me to master everything? C, C++, Java, Python, Go, Rust, Kotlin, Swift, the entire list? And slowly, that fear turns into pressure. You see seniors bragging about the number of languages they know. You scroll LinkedIn and watch people writing C, C++, Java, Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, machine learning, blockchain in their bio. And you start to wonder, am I already behind? But here's the truth. Learning every programming language is one of the biggest myths in computer science, because languages are just tools, and tools only matter if you know how to build. Think about this. A carpenter doesn't collect every single hammer in the world. He masters one or two tools and creates beautiful furniture. A writer doesn't learn every single alphabet system, Greek, Russian, Chinese, just to write a novel. He picks one language, masters it, and expresses ideas with depth. It's the same in programming. The reality is, companies don't care about how many languages you list on your resume. They care about whether you can solve problems. Let's say you know Python. If I give you a problem, build a script that scrapes data from a website and organizes it in a CSV. Can you do it? That's what matters. Now let's flip the situation. If you know 10 languages, but you can't build a single working project, then what are you proving? You're not a programmer. You're just a collector of syntax. This is where most CS students go wrong. They confuse breadth with depth. They think learning more will make them valuable. But the truth is, mastery in one makes you powerful. So how many languages do you actually need? Here's the practical answer. One low-level or system language, like C or C++, to understand memory, performance, the core of computers. One high-level language, like Python or JavaScript, to quickly build projects, scripts, or apps. And maybe one language related to your career goals. For example, Java if you're going into Android dev, or R if you're doing data science. That's it. 3 is enough to unlock 90% of opportunities. The rest, you'll learn as you go. Because once you understand the fundamentals, variables, loops, data structures, algorithms, OOP, learning a new language is like learning a new dialect. It doesn't take years. Sometimes it just takes weeks. Here's the secret most seniors won't admit. They didn't master 10 languages. They just touched them, wrote a few lines of code, and added it to their resume. But in the real world, recruiters will test your ability to solve, not your ability to list. They'll give you a problem, not a dictionary. They don't care if you know Python or Rust, they care if you can think. So stop chasing quantity, start chasing quality. Pick one language, go deep. Solve problems daily, build projects that actually work, deploy something people can use. Because when you do that, you'll stop worrying about, do I know enough languages, and start showing the world, I can build, I can solve, I can deliver. At the end of the day, a degree doesn't make you a computer scientist. A list of 10 languages doesn't make you a programmer. Your ability to solve real problems does. So ask yourself right now, are you going to waste 4 years collecting syntax like Pokemon cards, or are you going to master a few tools deeply and actually build something that makes you stand out? The choice is yours.